Welcome, 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 welcome. All the stars are here. We've got Barrett. We've got Aerith. We've got Tifa looking lovely as always. We've got Yuffie. We've got Red. Even Kate Sith has turned out. And our main man, Cloud. That's right, everybody. All right. Welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We're back again to play more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And if I'm honest with you, it is mostly finishing up Queen's Blood Quest, finishing up Proto Relics, and finishing up whatever little dinky little potentially existing and maybe not so dinky little quests. Well, I typed in the word Steam into Steam, as if I was whatever. I'm tired. But that's mainly what it's gonna be. So if you don't want that, then get out of here. Leave. But good evening, artist. It's good to see you. God, it's all the stars really do come out for this. But speaking of that, I have to shut down the stars music because it's not fitting. I think you. Let me look. Whoa. You know, before we jump right in, one quick thing. There we go. I see you sent this to me. I just checked it now, right here today. Let's take a look. At Aerith Gainsborough. Ah, it's an incredible card. Assuming you remember Remake, of course, the classic scene of Aerith beating the shit out of somebody with a chair. Legendary creature, human cleric. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter, and Aerith dies. I did see this, and it looked pretty good. Anyways. But yeah, it's mostly quest. We'll see. Maybe I'll finally give it a shot and start playing this game with fucking mouse and keyboard instead of a controller, and see how it goes to attack with my left and right click buttons, which I think coordinate the strong X and Y. Oh, it's this idiot. You know, I'm not doing you right now, man. I'm actually gonna do Queen's Blood first, because I'm pretty close to beating Queen's Blood, so I want to get that done and with. It's a nice art. It's good. It's quality. But yeah. I'm nailing down to beat this game, and I think I don't think it's an impossible thing for me to beat Proto Relic stuff in Queen's Blood today, depending on how long those actually take. And maybe this quest, although this quest seems like fucking atrociously long. But okay, so we have Lidrell, which I guess is just go to Oteru. Oh, fighter! I heard something else. Ugh, children. I heard miners, and then I just heard him say yearn, which made me think of yearn for the mines. Wait, isn't there like a... You know, I'll just take the long way. Again, a lot of people spent like a month playing this game, not 5 or however long it's been at this point since this game came out. And that's my own fault, because again, playing it once a week, even if it's 6 hours at a time, is not a lot. Although, I mean, it kind of is. I mean, that's like a 1 day out of the month, basically, is spent playing this game. It's not like an insignificant amount of time or anything, but for most people, they would knock this game out quicker than I obviously have. Which I think has its benefits and drawbacks. It's made this game obviously take longer. But I think it's also helped, though, a little bit, so I'm not burnt down on it. Because I think when I was playing it every day, there was a part of me that was like, okay, I've been in this game too much a little bit. Spacing it out does make it last longer, and make it a little less, not stressful, but you know, it makes it a fun thing because now it's something I look forward to once a week or whatever. Even though for this week I'm gonna be nailing down to finish this game. And I will say, a partial reason I was getting mildly burnt out when I was playing Rebirth right at the start after playing it is because I had literally just replayed the entirety of Remake and was rushing to finish and do everything in Remake so I could have it done before this game came out. And Remake's longer than people remember. Because if you want to do all the side stuff, it is longer than people remember. And I was doing all that side stuff, so that's my own fault. It's a ghost. No, no, no. I'm glad you came. Can you button up your fucking... Dude, he's like a fuckboy. Button your shirt up, man. The quintessence? What if I lose? Yeah, there's still other players I can play aside from Lidrell Bauman, but let's do this. It's gonna be a big brain game today. If I'm Dio, if I'm... You know... I'm actually gonna stick with what I got. I'm gonna do the old reliable, the old classic that I haven't done in a while. What else? No, I got the crib. Not a bad one to start with. Oh, of course you did, motherfucker. Do that, because why not? It's not, you know what, I don't really want to do that, but I'm going to do that anyways, because why not? There's better cards I could have put there, but I didn't draw any of them, so... What am I to do? I'm not really getting any higher level cards, which isn't great. Yeah, this is very kind of... Every card I have on the table right now is all like kind of low level shit. For the most part, which is kind of funny, I guess. I don't know. It's a little strange. I don't know why that's the case. And, you know, it just occurs to me, right? Oh, you know what? No, that works. Do what you want, Ladrell. Do what you want, Ladrell. You fucking motherfucker. Well, that takes away that, and I don't want to do that. Fuck it. Yeah, let's do that. I have options here, but... God, you really want to get that piece, don't you? If I had that, that would have been better. I don't want to lose... Okay, fuck it, I'm going to lose that. What grandiose pawns have you driven for me? If I just had some... Honestly, if I just had something that goes down, I could have had this already, but, you know, it's too late. It's not... I mean, that's kind of nothing I can do now. That's it, shit. That's just it. You've taken what is mine and ruined it. Like a delicious slice of beef. Ruined. I do have this, which I could do. What would be better? This would be better. Thanks. But you're probably going to take it back, aren't you, somehow? Yes, you are, motherfucker. What a weird game so far. Depending on whether or not he wins. I do feel like this point in the game you almost need to have. Yeah, I won that somehow. That felt like it was mostly like a very old game. Not using any of the fancy new stuff too much. But you almost need, at this level of Queen's Blood, to have the cards that you put on top of your own cards. Otherwise, you're gonna drown. Like, you have to. It's almost a requirement.
Well played. Not that I ever truly doubted your potential. I was right.
I doubted my own potential. I do that often. I'm very pessimistic.
Letter. What letter?
To myself.
You remember, don't you? The inn and calm. I hung it on your door, though I signed it in the proprietor's.
You gave me Queen's blood?
That was you.
Forgive my subterfuge, but I was in dire need of a skilled player.
Thanks, man. It was a good game.
You certainly did not disappoint. You were even able to best me, which, while impressive, won't be enough. Not if you intend to hold the Shadow Blood Queen's card in your deck. That foul thing's the source of this nightmare. The very embodiment of the villain herself.
I like how nobody else is here.
Through the card, she feeds on the wielder's life force, claiming their strength, that she may one day be reborn. Countless players have succumbed to this vile curse. And now one more death is all she requires to return. Cloud, find the sorceress.
Alright, man.
Who rallied the people. She who deposed the queen, the Emerald Witch.
Bitch.
Her card sleeps in Nibelheim with a monster of chaos. And there it shall remain
What?
until you can defeat her wielder.
In Nibelheim.
Prove yourself worthy of her.
We find out that Sephiroth has that card.
Hurry, Cloud. The queen must be stopped.
This game is so strange, like lore-wise. It's got aliens and magic creatures and demons and stuff. It's ghosts. It's got everything. Vampires even. Voices. I mean, I'll turn it up a little bit. I thought it looks fine because I don't want the game to be too quiet. And sometimes the bouncing in-game is off, so I don't know if it's just that, but I've increased the volume a little bit. If it's too loud, then I can lower it again. Okay, so before I do what I need to do, I need to like... Actually, first and foremost, is there another card player here? No. I guess not. Which would... What is this? Oh, it's Proto Relic, which I also want to do, by the way. There's still a card player in Corel somewhere. My pocket is vibrating. That means somebody wants me intensely. Yeah, where the fuck... Who needs cards? I don't... What? There's nobody here. Maybe it's so... Yeah, maybe I gotta be sucking... Fucking sucking. I gotta be fucking and sucking and zoomed in. What is even this? Oh, that's Corel. Like, no, I almost forgot that was even a place. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. That exists here. Missing a card player? Am I crazy? Am I looking at the right thing? I mean, there's nothing in the Nibel region right now. I'm missing a card in Corel. I also just look at the cleanness, like 634, 764, 634, 534, 324, and then there's 8, 9, 11, 10, 11, 2, 4. Like, how fucking sad is that? That it's only in this... They gave everything in this one fucking map. Like, half of the game's content is in this one area over here, and it's not even the greatest. For OMG, Goonslayers of Dark Ages. Here's the thing, I didn't play Doom 2016 or Doom Eternal. It's not. I might own Doom 2016. It's not even out of disinterest, but I just haven't because I'm trying to go through Doom, like spick and span. I almost like, not that I can't play. Like, again, I'm a fucking freak and I like playing games in order, but I've played Doom 1. I've never beaten it. I want to go through Doom, then Doom 2, then Doom 3. Even though not everyone likes Doom 3. Doom 64. What other Dooms are there? Doom 1, 2, 3, 64. Is that it? And then it goes to like Eternal, or 2016, then Eternal. Kind of. It's more. I mean, there's also an aspect of like you get to see the evolution of a series over time.
I could just stare at the ocean forever.
You see how a series evolves. Oh, it's this fucking lady. Yeah, let's do this. I mean, kind of. Maybe there is a little bit of juicy lore as well. Were there only 4? 1, 2, 3, and 64? I guess there might have only been. I can't think of the other ones. I'm going to need these, but I don't need it yet. Come do that. Did you get a haircut? No, my hair is always the same. Which is fucking horrific, but that's okay. You get used to it. It doesn't bother me. Not really. I'm gonna be like card-brained once I'm finished with this. If I can beat the creator of Queen's Blood, but this fucking pseudo-celebrity, like, gets my goat, I'm gonna freak. A bad place to put this, but I'm gonna do that anyways. It's a terrible idea, but... Come on, do something, lady. That's such a bad spot for what I want to do. You know what? Actually, I think this is a better move. Because they'll take that one, and then I can place my piece. If I'm being strategic. If they care about taking my piece. And at least I get down my 2 big guys out immediately, which is good. And then they'll do that, and that's quite exactly what I figured was going to happen. I'm going to do that, which is great. God, if I had another one of those 2 cards that I had earlier, that would have been fantastic, but I don't. Oh, you're a scumbag! That would severely hurt me. Okay, I put myself in a bit of a pickle here. And I don't like... I love pickles. I don't know why I say I don't like pickles, because I do love pickles. Pickles are fucking delicious. Anything I can do that would go diagonal? No, there isn't. I'm going to do this knowing that it helps them. Yeah, I'm foreseeing an issue that is just occurring to me now. With the logic of this game is if you have cards that go on top of cards, you need the things on the right side of the board to be the things that you want to put stuff over. Do I do this? I think it gets rid of my... Why does that improve? That shouldn't improve things. I could do this. None of this helps me. Like I put myself into a position where I can't get rid of the cards I have because they're good cards, and if I lose them, I'll lose. But if I don't stop them, I might lose anyways. You know what? I have a theory. I'm gonna do this. Get rid of my own card and then place something there instead. Gamble's good for you kids. I like gambling. It makes me feel funny. Makes my lips tingle. Actually, I might do this instead. What? How did I... Oh, I lost the bottom. Oh, no. That's not good. Okay, now I'm just not gonna win. I just lost. Damn. Shit. This fucking asshole beat me. I don't gamble. My grandma gambles. My grandma lives in Vegas, and my grandma likes gambling. Fortunately, she doesn't spend all of her money, which is good, because if she did, then she wouldn't have any money more, and I think she would be sad if that was the case, but... And, I mean, I would be sad if I lost all my money, so I can understand that, Grandma. That's a valid point of view. Grandma, where do I go? Well, now, Jimmy. Went where all the other money goes. Okay, give me the card I want. If I get the card I want, then it will be beautiful. I didn't get the card I want. That's sad. What's with this? Oh, yeah, okay. That's gonna be the exact same as I just had it. And that seems good until you actually want to use it, and then you realize, oh, that's not good. I knew you were gonna do that. I fucking knew it. And I'm not even gonna protest it. Oh, I can't even defend myself there. It's just gone. I got a theory. Your money's a 401k, little Jimmy. I can take it out for 50 years. After I'm dead. Yeah, it's tragedy. Struck. It's at hand. I want to do this. This feels like a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyways. Gives me options. But they're going to do that, and that's inevitable. I don't know about that, little Jimmy. Something doesn't seem right. Okay, first things first, I want to put down a card. I don't want to not be... I can't be not putting down cards. I have to be putting down cards. Right now, I'm going to do this. Still not getting any of the cards I really want. Which is a damn shame, but... No, I was winning. I could have passed. Let them do what they wanted to do. Which is that. And I could have figured that, but... Take it back. Now, y'all. One hop this time. Seems like you really wanted that card. No, I'm gonna do this. I don't need... I mean, having both would be helpful, but I don't need both. There we go. Just take something that's not the one I want. You know what? Actually, I could do this and then stop them from... You know what? Fuck it. I'm doing this instead. This is a better idea. You know what? Take that. That's fine. I'm okay with that. That's an acceptable loss in my mind. Because I can do this. Don't play 100 line if you've got children or parents around you, probably. Well, what if I just don't play it? What if I just don't? I could just not touch it. I'm joking. I am interested. That is really, really valid. Is it not good? Is it not worth the time, the money, the effort, the ingenuity? If there was any time, I'd rather you start with the creator's earlier works. Fair enough. Gross. Makes you wonder. I mean, what games people have come out that people have been 70 hours? That's probably about the same amount of time I have in the game you're looking at on the screen right now.
Talk about a hunky diamond in the rough. Have you ever thought about becoming a model?
Yeah, Calvin Klein model.
You're a genius. We could team up. Be a card-slinging, catwalk-strutting duo. You and me, taking over the world. What do you say?
No.
No.
Harsh.
We'll be kicking it here.
Hey man, Cloud, you could have a good life. That could be your in to the movie industry. That's all you gotta do. Everybody knows he was a Calvin Klein model.
Congratulations, Cloud.
You can now suck my
Sovereign. This is it. Only one opponent remains.
I love this stupid side quest. This has nothing to do with the main game whatsoever.
I have faith that yours are superior. Vanquish this
The card game side quest mini quest with such deep lore and story is wonderful. Hello, by the way. Welcome. I was gonna say something very funny, and then I was waiting for them to shut up, and I don't remember what it was now. Cloud loves selling underwear. Who doesn't? Word Chaos is a bit evocative when it comes to the FF series. I have to kill Chaos. I'm killing Chaos. Sorry. I haven't even played that fucking game. The game, the stupid... It's like basically a FF1 remake, kind of, sorta. That's really dumb, apparently. I gotta look up... Sorry, I haven't even seen the game, but everybody's seen this cutscene. This is unrelated. I've heard it's ridiculously stupid in a fun way. Killing Chaos headphones. I don't even know what that game is called. Okay, that's a meme version. It might be this. I don't even know. This might not be the real scene, though. They might have dubbed in different music. I hate ads. Sorry, I'm looking at ads right now. Also, I realize I have to, like, pause the game, where the music can be slightly dimmer. Marius Mims, shut up.
A band of heroes would defeat me, and thus bring an end to this empty dream.
Bullshit.
Sorry, what a brilliant scene. What a brilliant scene in this Final Fantasy game. Oh. That's a great... Someone pours their heart out to you about something serious, you just turn around. You say bullshit, you turn around, and you start playing your music again. Sorry, it's absolute cinema. It's wonderful. Again, everyone loves the game because they love how stupid it is. One day I'd love to play it. Yeah, it's Strangers to Paradise, that's right. What level 9? What the fuck is this? That seems pretty good. Again, Final Fantasy can be a very silly series. Again, we had a fucking... Even in the game I'm playing right now, we had a dog in human clothes doing the fucking Michael Jackson moonwalk, and I kind of forgot about that until recently, and I was like, oh yeah, that happened. I love how I just unlocked a synergy for a character that isn't there because the character is gone now, so there's just 3 question marks. I don't even know why. I just wanted to get it for fucking completion's sake, but... Actually, I guess I could refund that, can't I? I don't have to get any of his shit. It just occurred to me, like, this is useless now. Which actually, I guess I could look and see if there's any other ones that are used. But yeah, I mentioned earlier, this is the side quest day. Clearing up every last little bit of side quest so I can finally beat this game and do real story stuff and not the silly stuff where I'm like, I'm fighting a goblin with punching gloves. That's true, that's gonna happen. And he's a cute goblin too, and he looks like a fuckboy. God, there is so much content. Like, even though I'm beating this game and doing all the side quests and stuff, there's still an insane amount of content aside from all the stuff I've done and am doing. It is kind of nutty. Where it's like, I can beat this game and say I did every side quest, and there's still going to be like 40 fights that I haven't done, for example. It's like, well, okay, yeah, you didn't do those. That's a lowballing it too. There's probably even more than that. Like, well, damn. I guess I wasn't a real fan. I don't know. Where's Mr. Sith? You're so exhausted. I don't feel... I mean, I've been exhausted for the last couple weeks. So I can relate to you in that. He has one, didn't he? Hopefully it works not too bad, but... If it is, hopefully it gets better. I mean, that's really all I can... It's really all you can say about it. Like, there's not... I mean... I get sleep. I'm gonna put this old horse down. It's not sleep. It's not my problem. I've just not been alright. I don't know. It'll get better in time. What I need is a long break. But regardless, hopefully work's not killing you too much. Work is always exhausting. Work is always tiresome. games are infinitely more fun than work, usually. That's what I find, anyways. It's life. And that just happens. I am excited to beat this game, though. I have to use... Here's the thing. I have to use all my PTO for specific things. I only have a limited amount of PTO, and I'm using it for things, so I have to plan out. I can't take them willy-nilly. Like, I'm even reconsidering, like, should I take PTO for the day the Switch comes out? I might not. There's a chance I might not. Because I'm thinking, will I need it? I have to decide how much time I have left. I have to look and see. Not that I don't have time, but I have to think about what I want to use it for. And there's already the fact that I'm using so much of it for vacation and stuff. There's also a fact of, like, I should go to the doctor this year. It's a good advice to go to the doctor, and I haven't gone this year, and then also the eye doctor. And I haven't done either of those. This year, not yet. Gonna have to keep tracks, keep tabs. Is there a dude? Is he not in here? What the fuck? There's a sneaky little card player in this delightful, lovely little mansion. I feel like the word lovely little mansion doesn't work because... Whoa, Aerith. Sorry, Aerith is the kind of person who opens double doors, but opens both of them, and like fucking throws them open. I do that too, to be fair. Oh, the Lord of Chaos is Vincent. What the fuck are you doing here?
Something. Of course. Should have known I was
The most edgy character.
Seeing ghosts. Shame though. Some stories are
I should have guessed it was going to be Vincent. I was like, he was not in there anymore, so it can't be him.
Know about the witch's card? I heard you might have it.
The Emerald Witch.
I guess the beauty of these games is they take themselves seriously.
Happen to be in my possession.
These games never delve into
Should you prove yourself worthy?
irony. Which is good, because it makes the serious moments more serious, and makes the silly moments more silly. And by that virtue, makes both better. I'm starting to think that I don't think irony is actually that useful in a lot of ways. It can be, but it has to be like sparingly used. In this game, it takes its premises of everything deadly seriously, whether it's the real story, which is obviously very good, or this side quest about cards. And that makes it... I think that always just tends to make things a bit more interesting. Assuming what you're doing is inherently interesting anyways, but... I mean, if what you're doing is all fucking boring, then it doesn't matter if you take it seriously. Maybe then you can make it stupid. I might be the only person who does this. I don't know why I did this, but I just popped on my YouTube recommendations while I was working. It was the commentary track for UHF, which is a movie I adore, which I know not a lot of people have seen. That was Weird Al's breakout hit, which I could talk all about. It was a movie that tested incredibly well with audiences, but it came out in such a stacked summer blockbuster year that it just got drowned out. But eventually had a huge cult following once the DVD market hit in the 90s, 2000s. And it became a much bigger deal. And it's awesome. The commentary track is great. I love it. Now, honestly, I mean, not every commentary track is interesting, but that one is good enough to where it's like, yeah, I can just listen to this and hear them talk. Because Weird Al is a funny guy. He doesn't just make song parodies. He's genuinely incredibly funny. He'd be a great just comedian, straight up. And that's why people have had him in so many comedic things over the years, because they know that. He's super effective. But it was just like, oh, this is great. It's super enjoyable. I just love hearing him chat and tell stories about, you know, like every itty-bitty minute little detail that nobody would fucking know about. Alright, okay, so that's actually, I guess, what I was hoping would happen. But the thing, watching something like that on YouTube is kind of a strange thing because, well, you're not watching the movie. So you're not watching, like, obviously they don't post the full movie on YouTube with the commentary track. They just post the commentary track, and they update, like, you know, there'll be still images of whatever scene is currently happening at that moment in time. If I had another card, I could capture that very top one, but I don't think it's necessary at this point. If I really want that top one, I could replace one of my cards with another card, which I might do. Actually, I might end up doing that because that would be nice. I could do that. Oh, okay, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, that doesn't work, huh? That's funny. Weird. But I could do this instead. But yeah, so but I know the movie well enough, and I know the scenes, and they're talking about them, and you can see the still images, so it's kind of enough for me to be like, yeah, I know what's going on. I don't have to really concern myself with like the specifics. It's like, no, I get it. I know exactly what's happening here because I've seen this movie before. That is a movie I do. I do love that movie, and I would love to get everybody I know to watch that movie. I know that it helps them, but it also helps me. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, there we go. See, I was fucking using dilatory tactics, and they paid off, I find. Still have fucking cards to play? How? Were you waiting on me or something? Okay. You know what? That actually might be beneficial, because if I do that, that lowers them. I could actually win the bottom one. Nice. Oh, because every time I do that, he gets... Okay, so I can never win the bottom one. Fuck it, I win anyways. I don't know why I bothered, but... I'm not actually looking card by card to see what they're putting down, which I probably should be, but I know generally what's happening. So as long as you're paying attention, I can be like, okay, so I do this, that helps him or whatever. If I was really being particular, then I'd want to be more careful, but...
transfer of ownership was in the cards after all. Be warned.
I actually really like Vincent's music.
Pastime is shrouded in darkness.
I feel like I never gave it enough credit, but now it's like I kind of quite enjoy it.
Proceed with caution, lest it consume you too. The situation is graver than I feared.
Is it? Whoa.
Here, she'll guide you to the queen.
Oh shit, the Emerald Witch.
It's in your hands.
That's a good card to have. Blood Executioner.
I see you successfully obtained the Emerald
Why did Vincent have it?
I noticed the card was radiating energy, which I took the liberty of analyzing.
Of course you did,
It
Chadley.
revealed the location
Chadley doesn't ask for consent, he just does things.
She resides within some ruins in the Gunga
Like he doesn't bother.
climax of this saga is
Climax.
nigh, and only you, the Blood Executioner, can bring it to a close. Best of luck.
Maybe it was pre-coffin days, maybe it was. I didn't realize this game... I don't know how long this game has been out. Or how long he's been in the coffin, but like... But very quickly, I want to like... Audio. Vincent. No, Vincent? What is Vincent's theme called? Is it called Vincent? It's not called Vincent's theme, is it? Sorry, now it's just on shuffle, which is not what I want. Reunion, full scale attack. This also isn't very loud, is it? Which is crazy. Well, it's not loud to me. At least whatever this is. No. After that. Oh, it's the Nightmare's Beginning. That's right. I mean, it's not called Vincent's theme, but it is Vincent's theme. Okay, yeah. Because again, we talked about it previously, how every character has their own theme. Except for Cloud. A little bit of interesting symbolism there. But yeah, I don't even know how long the boy's been in the coffin, man. Shadow Blood Queen. It is funny. I part of the fact that these quests and things are easier to do because I've already unlocked every single thing in the map. If I didn't do that, then it would be a little more tricky to do these things separately. But also, these things, I think the things I'm doing are the things worth doing. I don't think most of the Chadley stuff is worth doing. Can I teleport here? Roughly as long as Sephiroth has been alive, given a couple months probably. I suppose. But I'd always been given the idea that Queen's Blood's relatively recent addition. I could be wrong, of course, but... Sorry, how do I get... Is it just straight? This way? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'm going the wrong way. Suppose the critter guy seems like a contemporary man. Yeah. Although, who knows how, like, his game creation relates to this, like, did he... The Queen was a real thing, and then he made the cards based around the story, but the cards helped the story become more real? I don't know. It's kind of all fuzzy schmuzzy, and we shouldn't worry about it too much. We like a little... Who the... Hello? Oh, is it her? Of course it's her. Listen, he's a contemporary man. That creator's jacked off to, like... internet porn. Never mind. I don't know why I had to bring that up.
Oh, Cloud. It's you.
Cloud, yeah, I know.
Didn't think you'd come. You mind?
That's because Cloud doesn't use internet. Never mind. See, I was gonna ask, most people, are they always watching Cloud play? Or are they all just doing their own thing while Cloud sits down and takes a break to play cards?
There it is. The source of everything. All I ever wanted was to be...
All I ever wanted was to see you smile. All I ever was to make you mine.
Fear me. Until I started fearing for myself. For what I might become. Because I can't keep winning forever. And once I start losing, I'll be worthless. Worse, a nobody. When I found her, I knew that I would never lose again. That I'd been chosen for something greater. That I was blessed. But this isn't that at all.
Just saying that you can't win forever. Also, the fact that you're the best card player of a specific game, I don't know if that's the fame you really want.
Me to give myself to her power, to dominate.
You don't like the weird holes in her clothes? It's called fashion. Excuse me. But whatever, lady's pretty cool. Yeah, he is cool.
Yes. I remember
Is this perhaps Thousand-Year Door ending?
until that witch
Fight.
rallied the unwashed and put me to the sword.
Not Princess Peach. Oh no, no.
A match against your queen.
Yeah, Cloud has never had any issues with
Have a blood debt to
with
pay
meaning
for.
in life at all. Winning all rise and rank, that's all I ever wanted. All I ever... Sorry, when I was saying all I ever wanted, that's by Base Hunter. Do I need to add that card to I would assume I have to add the Emerald Lady card to my deck, right? Or is it like a special card that I don't care about? There it is. Ooh. Raises the power of allied and enemy cards. Woof. Alright, so what do I want to get rid of? What is a card I don't really use too much? Do I need both Ifrit and Dio? I mean, having both is nice. This is basically Loveless, but better, but it costs more. I could probably get rid of one of these crabs. I'd actually kind of want both if I can have them both, but... Do this. Also, being the best at a TCG is pretty cool. I mean, yeah, but if she wants to not be forgotten, you will be forgotten eventually, even for a TCG. Like, I'm sorry, but you gotta have grander ambitions if your goal is to not be forgotten. Otherwise, you have to accept the inevitability of the fact that you're gonna lose. at some point, and that's okay. So, man, it's kind of bullshit. They get start with a card. I guess I always start first, which is a really good boon. Like, that is a great fucking thing to have happen. What is the Queen? I should look at what the Queen's Blood card even does. But I should say, I guess I've been playing an Emerald Witch deck this entire time. Because I've always been buffing my cards, not enfeebling cards. So realistically, I've been maxing out what I've been fucking doing this whole time. Okay, so you are gonna do that, which sucks, and I guess I should have figured that. But I could do that. God, it's gonna be buff versus debuff the whole time, ain't it? Oh, you're an asshole. What do I want there in the middle? I don't want to get rid of my fucking main card. That would be a bad idea. Could do that. Get rid of that for now. I haven't got any of my actual big boost cards yet, which is unfortunate. And I don't want to be getting rid of their cards, because that fucking... Oh, wow, that sucks. God, there's a lot of flaws in what I'm trying to do right now. Guess I'll do that. I can't put down a 3 because I don't have a 3. Which is kind of unfortunate. I guess I can still put down a 3. I'd have to. God, you're an asshole. Struggled here a good bit. Yeah, this is rough. This is, like, really rough. I might have to rethink how I'm doing all of this stuff anyways. If I do that... I mean, because they're just getting, like, they're just getting buffed. Not fucking anything I can do about it. That's not helpful. And it's not helpful, but, like, it's not helpful. You know, it would be good to have a card down just so I can put down another card. Truthfully. But that helps them, and that doesn't help me. God, I don't know. See, I feel like I've just fucked it, basically, at this point. And it's gonna die immediately, which is just gonna give them more. So wait, so if I get this right. So there's a dramatic difference. This card raises itself by 3 for other cards. This card only helps other cards. It is kind of shit on its own. I feel I've relentlessly lost here. I feel like a big part of this is I have to, like... I feel like the biggest thing here is I have to make sure that they stop putting down cards. Like, I feel like this is hugely territory-based. If I don't get a lot of the territory... I mean, it's lore... It makes lore sense to use the Queen. I either need a lot of territory or I need a lot of buffs. If I can manage them. To counteract the amount of buffs they're going to be giving. Basically. Well, actually, I am going to tinker with putting down the lady in the middle, because that's going to be where a lot of the action's happening. Assuming the lady doesn't die. Because the lady might just die. Basically, just to counteract the debuffs that are happening here. Because it's all about enfeeblement. If they're enfeebling shit, then I'm screwed. So if I can counteract the enfeebling before they do the buffs, But also, it almost doesn't matter because they just get... it's like the buffs are fucking permanent. I don't want to, like... Not... Can I not put that... Oh, that's why. That'll die immediately. All those will die immediately. But like, I'm not confused. I'm a little confused, actually. Sorry, Ben. If I look, so this is raises power by 3 for each other enfeebled ally and enemy card. Is it current? So does it ever go down? Does it ever go down? So what is this? Like, I just need them to stop putting down fucking cards, basically, is what's going on here. That only hurts me, though. So I can do that. Which does lower their cards, to be fair. That'll die immediately. Problem is they can put something down to kill me like right there and then, and that's not good. Again, if I get my big boys out, I can win this. I just need to get my big boys out, and that's what it's not been happening right now. God, I'm kind of stuck in a fucking... So that will die immediately, so that's not really beneficial. This might die. We'll see if this dies. That's gonna die. Okay, I really should have figured that was gonna die. Like, I don't know why I even bothered there. That was a dumb... I don't want to put out... Okay, that's 2 versus Dio is 1? I'll put that down. Oh, that's the only thing I got. I mean, I was hoping to get something better. That's not... You know, I don't... Actually, that was a bad placement for that. I don't want to play by the Queen's rules. Do what you think. Do what you think. Question is, what can I even put there? That only helps them because it gives them a fucking... God, I should have saved some cards that were buffs. I guess. That will die immediately. I could have strategically killed some of my cards if I really wanted to, but... I don't know, man. There's not much I can do here, is there? Well, we'll try again. Again, to be fair, I haven't... There's never been, like... I've seen people play this game. And people have struggled in a lot of fights where I did fairly fine in. So it's not like it's, you know, it's not meant to be like the fucking... Game's not meant to necessarily be the easiest thing in the world. I mean, it helps. Okay, I'm gonna put this guy down. Actually, if I had 2 fucking Space Rangers, it would be fucking overpowered as fuck, but... Gonna put that down and take that card? You're not, actually. You know, I'm going to do that instead. And they're going to put down the red piece and take everything. Of course they are. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's kind of what I imagined was going to happen there. But what fucking else could I have done? That was honestly, that was bad, because now that guy in the middle just has excessive amounts of power that I don't know what to do with, but... I shouldn't pick place so they can't strategize out only take enemy pawns when they're hanging in there. I know, but I had listen, there's always logic for my decisions, even if they don't always make sense to people other than me. And now there is becoming a strategy of I might have to let them take things for me to take more things, which is always a stupid idea. I should have put those in a different order, shouldn't have I? But God, I can't. I would need way more to kill the guy in the middle, so it's just not helpful there. That's not helpful. It's almost helpful, but not quite helpful, because it'll die immediately. That'll also die immediately, and that will only be beneficial to them. Yeah, I'm dead again. I mean, I am dead again. I don't know even why I'm persisting. You have to make judgment calls. All right? Sometimes you have to make a judgment call, and sometimes it doesn't work out. All right? No. It's okay. I feel like I have to do things quickly. So I almost feel like there's certain cards that I just don't want to use because they're not quick. Like those two. Wow, that was a horrible draw. That was a really bad draw. You know, maybe I put that there this time instead. And if I get Loveless, that would be great. It's a bad place for... God damn it, I just don't have good cards. Because here's the thing. Taking pawns doesn't always matter if they can just take them back by putting a card on top of their own card, which they're very willing to do. Or use weird diagonals or whatever little perks that they may try to do to get things. There's an aspect of like, this kind of doesn't matter because they're going to take it back regardless. And then we're going to go into basically what amounts to a bidding war. Which always happens. Where you and them have to fight over who gets what. Like, well, okay, I don't want to like... Where we do that, basically. And then I take it back, and then they're going to do something to take it again, and then I take it back, and then they're going to take it again. They're going to kill all my cards. See, now, right now, I'm having real struggles here because I'm not getting... Okay, I gotta retry. That's already bad. Bidding war before custody battle. Custody battle over shit. They got all good... I mean, okay, they're all using a very specific kind of card. I could probably just logic out and think, okay, if they're doing these specific things, what... I know it's crazy, but I want to keep Dio. Because if I get a 3, I want to put it down as soon as I fucking possibly can. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. Yep, I figure... Oh, that's a weird diagonal one. Okay, that's whatever. Fine. Put that there. God! See, okay, the problem with Loveless, I might have to get rid of it because it's just not strong enough to hold up to staying alive. Unless I can put it... unless I can, like, wedge it in a corner somewhere, it just doesn't stay alive. And it's kind of its real problem. Actually, that's a problem with a lot of these cards, is they're not going to stay alive long enough because I can't put them down. As soon as certain cards come into play, they put down things that will basically instantly kill whatever cards they put wherever they're at. Because of the fucking enfeebling effect. And I don't really have cards that can take down those cards. I'm gonna do that. Ah, shit! You know, that helps. Not gonna win me the game, because I don't have enough buffs at this point. Oh, I can put down Ifrit. Gets me closer. Okay, there. Now I take down that guy. It won't help that much. I can't really put much there that's going to be beneficial, but... And that's the problem with these things. It's like... The amount I gain by putting down a card, it doesn't help because it just leaves them being fucking enfeebled. That'll die immediately. Yeah, I don't know. It's nothing. Wow, wait. Actually, if I do this, it gives me 25 to, like, 30, whatever. It's not like I'm not getting points. Like, it's not like it's 0 to 30. I'm still getting, like, I'm like 10 but I'm like 10 points away from winning or whatever. 10 to 12 to 15. I am already thinking about how I should rework my deck, though. I'm thinking I really need to, again, and I've said it already, and I'm not doing it as much as I should. It's about territory, and I need to move further quicker. I mean, that's what the game has always been about. Been a little skittish about it, but if I can take the middle square, I feel like I'd be in a really good spot if I could take the middle square. Take that 3. I don't care. Take that 3. Or actually, God, I wish I had the reverse of the Space Ranger. Gonna do that. They're gonna put a red there. I know they're gonna put a red there. But you're gonna... Oh my god, kill like half my fucking cards. That's great. Okay, what can I do? Put that... And they're going to put another red, which is going to take those 2. Or some. Not all. It might not matter. I could take all these spaces and it might not matter in the end. God, they're fucking bad. Okay, so... Oh my god. This sucks. They're relentless, man. They're so relentless. It's like... God, it's reprehensibly bad. It's like nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do, man. Is there even anything I can put down that won't, like, immediately die? What is... Okay, can I see what is causing this to have? Okay, can I see what this... Okay, if this card is the same as that... It looks like Ifrit, but I don't know what the placement of this card is. If this is the one that's causing this. It's a very annoying that they all say it's Royal Retainer. Yeah, I guess I just can't look at what the placement of the cards are for those cards. Because I want to know what's putting shit there. But I have a thought of, like... I want to put down my Queen's Blood card. But if I put my Queen's Blood card down here, it will die. Which would be the best spot for it. So it is this guy. So I could try to kill this guy. Well, okay, the real thing is I want like a 2. And the only way I could do that is by doing something stupid. That's the real motherfucker. If I could kill this dude, that would be very helpful. And this would be... Actually, I could kill this guy. Although I am considering, like, whatever I do now, it's going to affect a lot of shit. But it doesn't... here's the thing. The effects last. So it's not like it matters. It does... The effects do last. That will die. That will die. That doesn't die. And all I really want is a 2. Okay, so this guy does that. This guy does that. That guy does those. That motherfucker's an asshole. That will die immediately, so I can't do that. That'll counterbalance those. This guy's still going to die immediately, which is unfortunate because I would like to have that be more useful. That gives me Dio, which is great. I'm actually running out of fucking cards. Which is crazy. But again, if I can't win the middle... That's kind of my problem right now. If I can't win the middle, then I lose. But if I had just gotten a couple more points in the middle, I would have won that. But that's whatever. God, it's tough. Again, I'm dedicated to using this deck for some reason. Although, I don't know. What there might be some better choices than... What do I even have? I've got so many cards. There's so many fucking cards. That wouldn't be bad to have. But we have this. But like, okay, you know what? The Insectoid Chimera is just better than the Gigantode for right now. I don't even know why I have a Gigantode. Because my points aren't coming from the 3 versus the 2. Replace an ally and lower the power of allied and enemy cards of unaffected tiles by the replaced ally's power. That would be things on top or on bottom, which isn't that useful in this case. I almost want a Midgard Soma, but I'd have to play it, and that's the trick. Ramu? I need more cards that buff, basically, honestly. That's a 2 cost, though. I'm gonna get rid of the wait, continue. I like the Disc Organ, but it's too specific. I want to try doing that instead. I want as many cards that can buff as they can to negate the debuffing aspect that I'm getting. What do I want to mulligan? That, actually. Space Ranger is a good card to have at the start. Dio's also not a bad card to have, to be fair, but... So they also do the same thing every time. I can see what moves they're doing as they're doing them. Like, I can see them. Take the bottom? You're gonna take that middle part. Take the middle. Which is fine by me, truthfully. Although, again... Oh, you're gonna do that? Of course you are. God, I really want the card I just got. Like, if I could get the card I just put in my deck that is not showing up, it would be very handy for right now. But it's not. I'm not getting it. You know what? Fuck it. It's not a bad play for right there. Got it. Yeah, it's just not giving me the card I want. Man, you motherfucker. Interesting. That doesn't help. What can I even put down that's not going to die instantaneously? This is a terrible thing to put right here. I don't want to pass because they'll start taking shit. But I don't want them to be able to flip it and then grab it, which is silly. And to be fair, I can then put something better here. I'm only using that as a pawn, basically. I'm using that one piece as a pawn, if I'm going to be honest. I'll put that later. Well, the pawn's dead, so it's a little too late. Okay, because no matter what I put, it's going to die. That I should put down there. That's just the spot that it needs to be in. Not a better space for it. And just hope that they don't put down something that can take one of those pieces. Thank you. That's what I was hoping for. Not perfect, but that is helpful. Gonna put Dio down. Kono Dio da. I probably should have... maybe I shouldn't have flipped Ifrit in Dio. Here's the real problem. Yeah, the problem with Geese Spectre is it does it at such a specific angle that I can never find a good use for it. I'm already winning this lane. That only helps me win the lane actually less. Actually, what does this do? What if my card... What? Okay. Well, I guess they're enfeebling each other. Okay, let me think about... If I were to kill... Let me think about... If I were to kill this guy... That guy is only in... What is he doing? He's enfeebling this. But for each... So I'd have to kill a lot more cards. Because it's not just how much they're enfeebled. It's if they're enfeebled. That's the trick here. I don't see a way out of this right now. Okay, so... Replace an ally and raise the power of allied cards. That actually might be a better choice than the enfeebling one, because I can't effectively kill a lot of their cards in the ways I want. And again, there's always a trick of I want to take space. Big tech building, get rid of one of these key specters. There's always the issue of... I want all of my strong cards on the far left because they're going to be interacted with the least amount. I'm going to get rid of Dio for right now. Sorry, Dio, but... Can do that, which is helpful. Gonna do that, which is helpful. Gonna gonna do that, which might be a bad idea. Actually, that was probably a bad idea. Puts me in the lead for right now, but that was a bad idea, I think. We'll see what happens, but... Put that down, and they're gonna take it. I'm gonna take that if I can. You're gonna do that as an asshole. It's currently 35, so that doesn't do... Fuck it, I'll do that. Why not? Not gonna do much, but it'll lower the amount a little bit. And next, that was a bad idea. I don't know why I did that. That was stupid. God damn it. Oh, that was a bust. Yeah, actually, maybe I should just get rid of the Geese Spectre. If I can't kill a card completely, it's almost not worth having. Getting rid of Ifrit for now. Maybe I don't need Mandragora. I'm gonna do that right out the gate, actually, if I can. Wow, every single one of my cards is a card I put on top of other cards, so it's not fucking very useful. If I had gotten the right card there, that would have been really good, and I just didn't get it. But fuck it, I guess. Yeah, God. Okay, I'm actually gonna restart already. That's annoying. I can't. Again, you can't. Here's the thing: you can't play games building on if you get the lucky draw, though. That's just not how you can win routinely. Rid of all these cards. Obviously, and people know that. I mean, I know that. I'm aware of that. They always start there. What do I want to do? I don't want to put a fucking Mandragora route right fucking here, but I also don't want them to take that middle spot as soon as I don't take it. Oh, no, they're gonna do that. Of course they are. They're a motherfucker. And now I don't even have a good card to put there. How do I not have any... Okay. No cards. Well, I can do that, but that's not helpful. Because it doesn't... Because then they'll take the middle piece. Watch it. Watch them take the middle piece right now. Oh! Okay. I don't want any more... I don't want a Mandragora. I want something better than a Mandragora. Another Crystalline Crab. I mean, Crystalline Crab does buff, and at the very least it doesn't go down if I need it to, but it does. To be fair, that's just a better Mandragora, ain't it? Or that, which is just a better security officer. card I don't get because there's like there's an empty red square and a filled red square. It's very strange. I guess I could give it a shot. I can give it a whirl. Popping in from Lurk to say, hey, perfect chill stream. To get high and play Infinite Fusions. I hope you're having a lovely time. Don't let the world stress you out. Enjoy your games. Listen, it's chill now, and that's until I start screaming. Oh my god, when it first enhanced, lower the power of allied and enemy cards. That's insane. Sorry, I see a feasibility where if you do something very stupid, you put this right next to the queen and just like lower all of her. That's amazing. These cards are so specific and really weird. I kind of like them. I feel like I should be using Rictus. I'm gonna get rid of that. I have too many of those cards anyways. I'm gonna get Rictus. Wild. You can have a good stream with a little chaos. Chaos. I can do anything. Sorry. I suppose that's true. I mean, life is chaos. Nothing makes sense. Everything's Auri. Anything perfect is a skew, or isn't a skew, or whatever however the song goes. I don't even remember. Put that down immediately. I don't know how this is going to go, but I do have a slightly good feeling about what's about to happen, if I can get it to work. And do that, and that's helpful. I do that, fair enough. Actually, I could do this, can't I? There's nothing in the middle yet, so you can make the first move towards the middle. I don't mind. That will kill this piece instantaneously, which isn't very unfortunate, but... Sorry, Rude, you're taking a little bit of damage. I know that. That's okay. And you're dead. Sorry, man. You're dead. That wasn't good. Oh, that's rough. The problem with putting Rictus where I put him is that now I can't put anything else there. And now my pieces are going to die. I would rather do this, if I can. But they're going to try to do something stupid. No, they're not. Okay. I'm fine with that, because that means I can put Dio down. Or rather, I can put him up top and win the top lane. I can do this to win that if I can. If I put Ifrit down, I win the top lane. Is there anything I can do to win the bottom lane at this point? I mean, I only have 2 3 cards. I guess if I had a third 3 card, I possibly could have won. Here's the thing, I can't even win the middle lane, so I shouldn't even bother trying to keep the middle lane. Like, Dio's not helping here. I guess he helps by proxy. Put this there. Trying to see if there's any feasible way I could win here. God, you know, if I had one extra turn and I put down that card, there's a chance I could have won. I gotta try something. Real quick. Oh, but it has... God damn it, it has a debuff, so I can't put it down there, because it'll die immediately. There's nothing I can do, because all my cards are gone. Oh, come on. Because if I could have put that down and it lived... I guess I wouldn't have won. I still wouldn't have won. I would have just... I would have... Oh! Fancy that. I would have... Did I win? I did win! Wait! 25 to 24. Just by sacrificing my cards, I barely managed to get, like... Oh my god! Oh my god! That was incredible! That's insane! That's amazing! God, never fucking count them until you're out. Because I had Rictus up there getting 1 and 1. That's amazing.
Impossible. What foul sorcery.
Emerald Witch. Oh my god! Jesus, lady, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. No more. Aren't you also dead, lady? Why is this, like, Shadowblood Queen such a, like, a dick, dude?
Cloud?
You good?
Sorry, of course he says that.
What about...
Tifa and Aerith are looking from behind the corner and be like, what are they doing in there?
Oh, she is she?
You're killing her? I don't know if that's... I don't think the roles might be reversed a little.
Be still, little puppet. You belong to me now.
With cardboard. Makes me think of the Yogg's Casket at Magic the Gathering sponsorship. That was very good. Vincent! Yeah.
Use the card.
You have a gun, Vincent. Use that instead.
Game over.
That's funny. That's so silly. Oh, I thought it was going to be a double-sided card. That is winning with style. Are you okay for real this time?
Thank you, Cloud. For stopping her. For stopping me. Guess I really let all that genius crap go to my head, huh? After a while, losing became my worst nightmare. I'd do anything to win. And look where it got me.
You are not to blame for this. Evil like that preys on our deepest, darkest fears and worms its way into our hearts. Few ever break free.
You're the best because you worked your ass off, not because you're a genius.
That's right.
Got it?
There's no talent in the world, there's just skill.
Got it.
Yes, Vincent is Matt Mercer. Just by the way. If you couldn't tell, if you didn't know.
On that note,
Thanks, Matt Mercer.
let's get to it. After all, there can only be one card queen.
Is Cloud a king?
So next time you want to throw down, you best come.
You know, he just saved your life.
Right.
You too, Vincent.
Later.
All's well that ends well.
All's well that ends well.
Thanks to you.
Couldn't have you dying on me just yet.
That's nice. A little bit of, like, quality time between Vincent and Cloud that we haven't had yet. Burn him. Step on him. Or, I guess, to take them. I don't know. Split. Only 30. Only 30, huh? Blood champion. What is this? Can I just play it anytime? Oh, if I want to rematch, I see. No, sorry. When they threw the cards at each other like they were fucking shurikens. I was gonna pull up. Well, first of all, I gotta go back to the game. Oh. Very quickly. The Yogscast has done multiple Magic the Gathering sponsorships. And now it's just them playing a tournament, but there was a time when they did a full skit about the Legend of the Planeswalker. And they do that, where they kill people with cards, because they thought that was a good idea. Official Magic the Gathering sponsorship. Where they get to, like, just fucking... This is how you play Magic, by the way. It's absolutely... everyone knows that's how you play Magic.
Is this the Magic the Gathering tournament?
I want to say, by the way, sorry. You see him on his knees? I know there's some behind-the-scenes lore about this, where they were meant to cut it, like, below the knee, that way they couldn't see it, so it looks like he's just a little kid. But you can see his legs the whole time, so it just looks like he's just, like, limping around on his knees instead.
Yeah. Can I play?
Which is really funny.
You wanna play Magic with the Black Lotus gang?
So you can just see him walking. This is a very good video, by the way. If you've never seen this, it is great.
Who am I gonna play first?
Also, they tore up a real card. Apparently, it was an expensive card that they tore up, but...
Let's play.
But yeah, if I want to play Magic, if I get into Magic, I want to be playing like this. Where, like, it fucking does physical damage to you. Because otherwise, what's the point? If you're not, like, leaking jelly from your face, it's not okay.
Stand a chance against my sliver deck.
He just fucking threw a land. No, but there's some. Oh yeah, that's right. He has to do like a training sequence, which I thought this is such a good video. Magic the Gathering approves of this video. Like they signed off on this. Holy shit, that was pretty good. Apparently there was a lot of cut stuff that they were like, oh, you can't do that. So they removed a lot of very good scenes from this. I love the green screen on the hat. Like the very poorly green screened out hat. That's great. It's beautiful. I aspire to make stuff like this. Get Old Man Dies. Now he knows how to play. This is basically what happened in the game, by the way. This is what I just did. Apparently they used a leaf blower to do this effect, so they were just blowing him in the fucking face with a leaf blower for like 10 minutes. Which is great. Only reason I pulled this video is for a specific scene. We haven't even got to it yet. Here it is. First, okay. Let's watch the scene and then we'll pause and look at it closer.
Let's get out of here, guys.
There, see, they get shuriken by cards. But it's very obvious and very funny if you look. You can see them all holding the cards in their hands, or hiding behind their back so you don't notice. And then as soon as they get hit, they just fucking put the card up to their neck. So stupid. It's so dumb.
You are the Planeswalker. The balance has been restored. It's already quite a balanced game.
Good joke.
Your training is...
That's a great joke. Brilliant. And that was like the first interaction that was the first time, that was my experience seeing Magic for the first time. It was probably fucking that video. It's not even that old. That's not even that old of a video. It's a classic. And now they just do tournaments in the UK sometimes and they'll get invited down. Because, of course, people like Lewis are nerds who were raised as children playing Magic the Gathering and, like, Warhammer. And lots of other technically comprehensive games and tabletop games. Anyways, that was, like... I was almost 2 hours of just cards. I wanted to do Proto Relic stuff, too. Let me see if I can do that. I don't mind. I've been streaming for longer recently, but I think I just don't mind. Because I'm having fun. I got nothing better to do anyways. Good, very good video. Great video. I don't know why there's been a lot of Magic chat in the last couple of streams. I guess because of the Final Fantasy deck and talking about that new card we just showed on stream earlier. This one. Just great. Because it's a good set. It all looks really good. The art is great. The it's like a lot of interesting mechanics and the way that you know. It looks very fun. Alright, another very silly and very stupid side quest. Let's do it.
Now that we've got the statue, we've just got to find the rock.
Johnson? Where could he be? There's a chance I probably found this one already. That way. Which makes me think it would be over here. How is there no, like, warp spot over here? Yeah, let's go to where Barrett had his most horrific trauma of all time. That's a good spot to, like, teleport to. There we go. What? This? What? Down? Down and down into the deep. Okay, so how do I get... How do I get there? Down and down into the deep. Who knows what we'll find beneath? Oh, hey, Earth. Just walking on the fence, floating. You're an ancient. You can do that. You got magic powers or something. Hey, Yuffie. Hey, truck that we own, or that someone gave us for free, and it's very kind of them, but, you know, we're not using it because why would we do that? That's silly. We're bird people, not car people. You know, if they weren't birds, I wonder if it would feel weird to see them riding, like, horses instead of chocobos. When we also have cars and stuff. Oh, that's why it's down there, because there's stuff down there. Can I just, like, jump? Cloud, there's, like, water or something. Just go down there. A better question. Yeah, how do you normally get down there? Cloud, do a swan dive. I don't know. Why do they call it that? Swans don't dive, do they? They don't tend to do that kind of a thing. In that kind of a way, I don't think. I think it just now occurred to me to ever ask why. But, like, you know, it occurs to me now to ask. I feel like I don't know. It's not a relevant or pertinent or interesting question, but it's still a question. Just have Waka push him in. Is Waka from 10? Is it 10 or is it... God, it's not 9. Is it 10? It must be... That's FF10, right? Which I haven't played yet. It is 10. Just making sure. It's like, I'm pretty sure that's 10. And I am interested in it. I actually think I will eventually play 10. I want to play 9 first. I also want to play 8 first, to be fair. I kind of want to play 8, actually. I kind of think 8 is probably, like, actually, I would probably enjoy it a lot. I know 8 gets a lot of shit, and I don't actually, it's probably not deserved, is it? It is funny, like, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are all, like, just a sweep of really solid games, though. Even if 8 is the oft-forgotten one. I mean, you could just say that the FF series as a whole is pretty good. That's one where I would consider streaming it on stream. But I wouldn't do everything on stream. I would only do the stuff I like related. Oh, what? Oh, sorry. Fighting. And I could do whatever, like grinding or side quest stuff elsewhere if I really wanted to. I streamed some of FF7 when I was playing it. Original FF7, ages ago. Have I fought you already? I haven't. They jiggle their curly mustaches as they sprint and bound around the sands. That's useful information. 5 through 10 is nothing but bangers. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. I like Final Fantasy, and I want to get through the whole series at some point. Ironically, the next game in the series I was thinking about playing was Final Fantasy I, the Pixel Remaster. Since I do own the Pixel Remasters now. Wait, what is your weakness? It's nothing. Which is funny, because FF1 feels like the most... not unrelated, but kind of like just out there. Like all the hallmarks of the Final Fantasy series just aren't in that game. A lot of the iconic enemies or characters don't show up until later. Because it's, and it's the first one. That makes sense, right? That's fair. But it is noticeable. I'm just like, huh. Oh my god. Actually, you know what? Red. You need to heal my boy. Use your... do that. Thanks. Oh! It's still pretty cool, and it feels very FF-like. It just doesn't have the enemies yet. And it's funny, I played some of it before. I remember playing, like... I got of it, but what I remember from playing Final Fantasy I, from what I had played, is that I spent, you know... an hour just grinding in order to leave. Like, I would basically, like, leave the first town... fight 3 enemies, go back to town, use whatever gold I've gotten to heal, and then go back out and then fight some more. And do that for an hour so that I was strong enough to, like, just go anywhere. That's what I remember. Which it feels like, oh god, really? That's what it was. And maybe it wasn't that bad, but, like, it felt that way. It felt pretty bad at the time. Hey, Tifa. My favorite Final Fantasy character, Tifa. A miss! And Tifa's dead. I mean, Tifa still has her limit, I guess. That was rough. I could saw that coming. I didn't do it. Caper. You know, actually, fuck it. Bring our girl back. I'm eating shit on this fight right now for no good reason, but... Alright. Try again with this limit. And don't miss this time. There we go. Exactly, Yuffie. Again, I'm still debating whether or not I even want to play the Pixel Remaster over the original, but I think at that point I'm just like, I'm going to play the Pixel Remaster. I could play the original on my own, but I'll play the Pixel Remaster for stream. It'll make things better. Red, how does this... You're a dog. See, Red loves it.
I can still move my tail.
He loves it. Good for you, Red.
It's actually kind of fun.
Speak for yourself.
Looking at Yuffie and Cloud, it's funny to see, like, Cloud is a lot taller than her. Not that much taller, but, like, Cloud's not the tallest, but he's taller than Tifa. Taller than Aerith. Barrett's, I mean, obviously bigger than everybody, but... What was the reactor? Was this one? I also still find it funny that there are so many like spin-offs of Final Fantasy that just were, I mean, they were their own series, but just became their own series. I always think of the Mana series, where if you play Final Fantasy Adventure, which, by the way, does have Final Fantasy stuff in it. It has a chocobo, specifically. You get a chocobo. Yet that is like that is the first Mana game. And then the same with the Saga series. It's Final Fantasy Legends, I believe. Also on the Game Boy. I don't know if that one... I haven't played the Legends, so I don't know if that one actually does have any specific Final Fantasy stuff, or if that was truly completely unique, but they just called it that in the West. I don't know. But there's so many hangers-on that just spawn off of Final Fantasy. It's just so encompassing. Wait, what?
Hey.
Corneo? What the fuck are you doing here?
The Dawn raised you, and this is how you repay him?
Excuse me? Is this why we couldn't do this? The reason we couldn't do these quests is because we needed Don Corneo.
I hear you were using him as cannon fodder. Should they thank the Dawn for that too?
Rat-faced punk. You know who I am.
Look, you're obviously not worthy of the treasure. So would you mind clearing out already?
Wait, does it mean we are?
Expecting company.
Hey, Corneo.
The hell are you doing here?
Can we rip him off now?
You shit me! If your puzzles hadn't crushed my plans, I wouldn't have had to come here just to fix them! After he was so unjustly driven from the gold saucer, our beloved Dawn was forced to wander these scorching sands.
I love how the Dawn just dances whenever he's like idling.
And asked only for a bit of respite. But these guys...
Oh, please. You goons tried to steal the treasure.
Goons? I mean, okay. Corneo is kind of a gooner.
All that glimmers is gold, and all that's gold belongs to the Dawn alone.
So what did the Dawn do to get Koch and Scotch to love these guys?
Empire, Corneo Land. Come on, just give it to me already. Don't make me beg for it. 'Cause I will. Please, please.
Like what could he have possibly done for these two to get such loyalty?
Let's retreat for now. We let them do the legwork. Then once they've got the treasure, we swoop in and snatch it.
That's a good stage whisper. It's a great stage whisper, actually. Gabo, do you have like nose problems? Like, I feel like your sneezes must be the most disgusting.
We'll see ourselves out. Au revoir. Am out.
Au revoir. That's how you say that, right?
Sorry about all that. Now that the Dawn and his crew hit the road, shall we?
Let's do this.
Bring it on!
Is it Yuffie again?
I've got something
Tifa?
real
Or,
special
I figured it would be Tifa's time. Oh god, am I gonna have to play as Aerith again with this one? Because that was really hard. It's Yuffie again, I guess.
They're just different colors. Don't look so special to me.
She doesn't see color! That's good, Yuffie.
Those aren't just any cactuars. They're rare variants. Their unique coloration has led them to be venerated by their peers as heroes. I must implore you all to collect data on them for me.
Yeah, okay.
And with that, let the third trial begin.
What a weird fucking quest this is. I do love this song, by the way. This was in remake. It's a good one. This happens in the Corneo Mansion once, like, Tifa and... This is what plays when Tifa uses the chair. Or Aerith uses the chair and Tifa's there too, and they are fighting each other, and they becoming friends for the first time. As they go rescue Cloud from Corneo. As Corneo is trying to plow Cloud, they're down there fucking, like, wrestling moving people. And it just occurred to me, what am I doing? Do I have to kill them? Okay, so it's the same thing where I have, like, Magitoires. And Magitars are defended against magic, or they are, like, weak against magic. And now I don't remember. God, I really should have read what I was doing. weakness. So, okay, they're weak against magic, that's why. Whoa. I think that's just like Magic Central. Ooh, okay. Again, this one I don't care about doing well. I just want to beat this one because this minigame is hard as hell. What are these guys? God, more magic ones? Wait, give me that guy. I did! I ended up getting a GameCube controller for the Switch, too. Again, my excuse is that I'm going to use it for the PC as well, if I can. And they're good controllers. And they're really solid build. I mean, Nintendo at this point is... I love the controllers they make. They're fucking great. They're really good. They're endeavoring to make really solid controllers. Yeah, I saw like the... What is it? Wario 64 on Blue Sky was like 3 minutes. He just posted after 3 minutes, it's out now. And I was like, shit, alright, let me do this. And then even then I was on a waiting list for like an hour, 2 hours maybe. But I still managed to get one at some point. Whenever he made the post on Blue Sky saying it is open now. Oh, you're magical, that's why you're not dying. That's my fault. Yo, get over here, man. Yeah, that was me fucking up. I can do much better. I don't remember the time because I don't. Which is not a good answer, but you know, it's the truthful one. All right, more time. Go, give me, yo. Nice. Please, come on, get over the mark. I'm not gonna get over the mark. Yep, not too late. Wait, is it too late? There's no more timers. Damn, okay, I have to try again. God, I mean, I fucked up right in the middle, but I also still... This is still hard. Like, this is the bare minimum. It's not even like the high score. This is the lowest score you can get to beat this minigame. Okay, so, Windstorm? Good, okay. Big Windstorm. Nice, okay, fine. You're doing much better this time. Bit too far away. Storm. Art of War. Fuck you. Beautiful. You know, I'm doing much better now that I'm paying much more attention about what's going on. Fair enough. I love that she says one to grow on. I swear to God, that's like a 90s thing. Like a 90s PSA thing. Like in between a child's television show, they'd be like, oh, here's a fun thing, and then it's one to grow on. It's like a little lesson. It's a little life lesson. I don't know. I don't know what they show on like Shinra Public Broadcasting, the Wutai, you know, public. What does PBS stand for? Public service? What, like Public Broadcasting Station? That's what it is. On the Wutai Broadcasting Station, which I guess would be WBS. This is on the BS. I've talked about this before, haven't I? Where I was like, I was on a plane and the guy in front of me I saw was watching Fox News. And you can't help but like look at what everyone else is watching on planes. But I don't watch Fox News, and I haven't seen like anything about Fox News, what they actually display in a very long time. So it did flabbergast me, because they were just showing like a clip of Sesame Street. And the headline underneath was like, look what they've done, or something like that. And I was like, what? This is a news channel? What the fuck does that mean? It was almost hilarious how funny it was. And also, you know, quite sad as well, but that's a different thing. God, stop doing the switch, man. But I was like, what do you mean? What did Sesame Street do? There's Sesame Street. But like, there's not even a guise of like unbiased reporting. It's clearly like as explicit as you could possibly ever be, and I just thought it was hilarious. I was like, man, things have happened. I don't know, man. I don't know. You know. If it was the Muppets, that's different. You don't want to know what Kermit's been doing behind the scenes. Like Elmo might be nice and friendly, but Kermit, he's a bastard, dude. He kills people, dude. You don't want to know what he does to keep his show on the air. And fair to him, he's got people to protect and defend, but you know. Yeah, but he's a right battle axe, that one. To use a phrase nobody in the fucking right mind would ever use. Oh my god, the big one. Oh, the big one. Stay here. I want to damage you. Yuffie, you good? You're like dead. You're not dead, though. You're like dead. Alright, kill all these motherfuckers. I like how I'm just it is a weird minigame, because you're just beating up on these little guys, and they're like these cute little guys. Beautiful. Oh, that was bad timing. God, Yuffie's scream is kind of horrible. Not in a bad way. I mean horrible as in like it's kind of heartrending. Every once in a while you hear people with their screams and it's like, God. It's gonna make me like have a fucking... I don't know. If I was playing this on speakers and someone hears that scream, I'm gonna get someone called to my like fucking apartment. I'm just saying. Use it before they switch. Get 4,000. Can I get 4,000 really quick? There we go. Barely 4,000. I think I got the best score for this. Which means I'm going to do abysmal with Aerith when that time comes. The fuck was that?
That was quite a show. I am genuinely impressed.
Thanks. I kind of hate this goblin. He sounds so condescending that I don't like him. Even if he's not condescending.
Right? Precisely. The next reactor you visit will be the last.
And that sounds menacing.
That will determine whether you are the treasure's rightful owner.
Well, thanks. Beautiful. Alright, now I gotta use the restroom. I guess you could call it like a pee break or a piss break. I feel like we should call them like urine breaks. I don't know why, but I'm gonna take one of those. Give me 2 seconds. Urination. sorry, I just had this thought, and it's an odd thought, but did you ever consider the fact that the words urination sound like urination? Something to think about. I'll let y'all ponder that one. Ugh, okay. So one more's not too bad, and I think it should be easy to get to. You have to put more thought into it than anyone ever would have had to as it is. I mean, listen, it's just... I'll let you guys make your decisions on what you think what that indicates. Could mean anything. I mean, the connection there must be a connection there. Maybe it's blindingly obvious to those who are in the know. I will say this proto-relic quest is kind of tedious because you have to go to the place, you have to use the Cactuar statue, you have to go explore the desert, and then you also have to do a minigame at the end of it. Out of the ones, any of these proto-relic quests, this is one of the longer ones, for certain.
Only one Cactuar rock awaits. The treasure of the sands is almost yours. Hang in there.
Maybe they were really proud of the Corel region, for whatever reason. Or maybe it's just the mere fact that it has Costa del Sol and Gold Saucer in it. I'm just wondering why they chose to put so much stuff in this one region specifically. I know it's the biggest one. But I just thought like they could have divided them up if they wanted. There's a lot of things they could have done and they just chose not to. And fair enough, I guess, but like... It does feel like it feels like I spent half the game in this region, and every time or in this desert, and then wandering back here to do more. And even further? What the fuck is this thing? Oh. We even get down from here. I almost want to go here. What would you know what? I'm sorry, I'm having like weird thoughts right now. I had the thought of, I wonder when I first learned what Yuri was. What day did that happen? Did I finally learn? It was probably middle school. Around the time where I knew friends who had anime, and that's what got me into anime. What an odd thing to think about. Okay, so it must be up here and then down. Although that Yuri and Yaoi and those terms and those things feel like they were a lot more of a prevalent thing in just general anime community style stuff in the 2000s, where it feels like that kind of culture around that kind of stuff is gone a little bit almost. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody but me. But if there was a definite, like, you could call it like con culture from the 2000s era. And it was very specific, and now it feels like all of that's just like not there anymore. Oh, I don't want to fight you, motherfucker. I'm trying to find my way through the holes. As someone who didn't go into cons, I can't really, articulate those well. When I was that... I mean, actually, that's not true. I used to go to, like, cons with my parents as a kid, and that's obviously very different. But you could, like, look at, like, anime store commercials, or the Guruga Mesh commercial from... back in the day, and get like a vibe, a quick vibe check, and then realize, oh yeah, I feel like those things aren't the same anymore. Culture's changed a lot. What the fuck is this? It's like, oh, it must be over here. Oh, I know, I've been here. I actually know where this is. I forgot that this thing was here. Yeah, I found one of these a long, long time ago, and I just forgot about it because, of course, why would I remember a thing that was like... It was probably like 40... Okay, maybe not 40 hours ago, but it was an extensively long time ago when I was doing this region originally. There have been like 3 regions in between, and only now have we unlocked this extra stuff here. They really make you wait. I hate that these cactuses look so, like, friendly and nice. Because it makes you want to like hug them a little bit or like, you know, pat them or I don't know, do something. But you touch them and you die of miserable pain, and that's sad. I guess it's the same with a cactuar. Cactuars look like these little friendly fellas. And as soon as you touch them, you're gonna like, you know, death by 1,000 needles. Nidoru. And I don't want to die by 1,000 needles. I prefer not to. I am realizing I haven't played any like weird or funny games recently. Been very gamey games, which is fair. Been prioritizing specific stuff. Alright, Cloud, you're gonna become Cactuar again? Oh, we have to fight, that's right. So you have to go to the place, then go to a new place, then fight when you're there, then go back to the old place and do a minigame. Just think about the steps it takes to do this quest. Oh, this is a strong motherfucker. Okay, Cloud, do you have like... You do. Actually, Yuffie, I want you to like heal. That's not what I want you to do. Oh, God damn it, Tifa, what did you just do? And you're dead, so it doesn't quite matter. Alright, Cloud, just kill this thing. Or die. Oh my god, why is this guy so strong? It's like a special one. Automatic pins pressured while unleashing Needle Rain. That's why. It's just called Gargantua. Oh, is it Gigantuar previously? Now it's Gargantuar. I thought it was the same. That's my own foolishness. Oh, that's such a rough move. Alright, what can I do with my special move? And it's not nearly as much damage as I would have liked for wasting my entire gauge, but you know what? We'll take it. Cloud, come back to life. It's backline commands? Halcyon Descent, that's new. I gotta check that one out. Abracus something or other, that's great. Kind of a waste, but you know. We're dead. We're all dead. Oh my god, we're all dead. We all died. We just all died. I mean, it didn't help that we didn't exactly start with like full health or anything, but... I'm just... Sorry, I always go back to thinking about 2000s culture, like... people glomping and yaoi paddles and stupid shit like that. Sorry, because there's a famous photo of a guy, like, standing outside of Trump Tower with a yaoi paddle, and it's framed like it's Final Fantasy VII. with Cloud, with, you know, the classic art of Cloud. Let me see if I can find this. Cloud with Shinra Tower. Just looking for it. There we go. Yeah, because we have like you've got this classic image, right? It's an iconic image. And then someone did something very similar, which is which just, you know, you put them side by side. I see the similarities. I can see what they were going for. I don't even know what the fuck. I don't even know quite what that even means, truthfully. I'm too, like, maybe I am too young for this old shit. It's classic. Wonderful. Completely irrelevant, of course, but... Alright, Cloud, you got plenty of everything. I'll just heal your buddies. Nice. Things will never be the same. Not everything's worse, but things change. Instead of focusing on what's changed and what's different, let's think about what's changed for the better. I don't know. So yeah. I like how I've kind of given up a little bit on getting every assess for every enemy if I don't need to. But if I already know how to fight them, then it's different. Can use 1,000 needles? Fuck that motherfucker. Oof. Wait, hey, what the fuck, man? That didn't work? Get out of there. Nice. Come on, just stagger them. Stagger. Beautiful. You can use Infinity's End. Red 13, you can do Vengeance mode. Do, Crescent Claw, and Tifa, what can you do? Wow, the combo of those two moves, just fucking kill it. Yuffie again? Oh, it's gonna be all of us, of course. That's the only option.
Oh, so it's like that.
Everyone's a winner.
You're a winner.
I hope you'll forgive the interruption.
Hey, Chadley.
More headway in my study of the Book of Kings. One particular passage references the treasure of the sands. Apparently, it's from another world, and its rightful owners known as the Bladesmen of Legend.
Huh? Bladesman of what now?
Legend, which is why Kiji has asked you to undertake this trial.
Kiji.
To see if you're worthy of said title.
God, it even affects AIs who aren't even, like, in the area.
Increased Cactuar activity. It would seem they're preparing to receive you. They will hold nothing
Don't say that. Never say they are preparing to receive you. That doesn't sound good. Also, good. Sorry, I didn't mention, but the good use of the word halcyon. I do like that word. Maybe I should use it in my terminology more often. Good word. Wait, first, let me just go to a bench. But although you don't always get a good opportunity to use a word like that, though. It has very specific uses. Good uses, but specific uses. It is funny. I'm sure it's self-evident, but whenever I'm like into reading in the moment, and depending on what I'm reading, it usually affects my vocabulary in some way. You kind of can't help it. Books are articulate. They tend to use a lot of words. They tend to use a lot of good words. They tend to use them in combination with each other. They're very elegant and very poetic, depending on who you're reading, of course. And that can add a lot of unintentional, flair to your own speech, because then you start... Your brain is just considering, like, the words you've read and how they're phrased and how they're structured, and it kind of just leads you to, being a little bit more articulate. How did I get over here before? Oh, I'm just going the wrong way, aren't I? Drinking water makes you articulate, though. It does. Well, that doesn't make me articulate. It makes my thrusty articulate, and that's most important for most people. It makes me thrustacular. My thrusticles? I'm sorry. I'm trying to remember what game you learned it from. Yeah, games are valid. I mean, anything with dialogue is obviously valid. I tend to go to books, because books... Inherently, I mean, reading... You say you do reading in a game. It's reading. But there's a lot of other things in a book. Like descriptions. and everything that's not just dialogue. And not that games can't also just have other stuff too. There's an obvious difference, and I don't think I need to clarify that. People know that. How am I going so wrongly here? Jesus. But I've learned a lot from games too. There's plenty of words I've seen in a game and used it, and I've been like, wow, that's a good word. I'm someone who likes good words. Like thrustacular. God, I'm fucking modern day Shakespeare, aren't I? There we go. Maybe it's Cloud. Has Cloud had a single one of these yet? It's only been like... Maybe it's Red. I don't know. Red hasn't done anything. Oh, it's my phone. I was like, what's vibrating on my foot? 13 Sentinels. I heard that was a very good game. I heard that was an exceptionally good game for what it was, but nobody played it. If it's the game I'm thinking it is, anyways. I have such vicarious knowledge of games, it is quite funny.
Welcome, folks, to the final trial. You've done well.
I hate that he's like flesh colored and he's not green.
Quote the Book of Kings. Delivered to this land from a realm unknown, the treasure of the sand shall be bequeathed to the bladesmen of legend. For generations, we have observed our duty to keep the treasure safe until the appointed hour. Could you be the bladesman of legend that the scriptures foretold all those years ago?
Well, I'm not, but I'll take it.
You bet.
God, could I please forget everything about 13 Sentinels and play again 100 line instead of 100 line? Why that? I'm asking, why are you playing 100 line? I mean, not to say that it doesn't mean 100 line is bad. It just means the other game is better. Hey, you haven't gotten the ending yet. Maybe 100 line is much better in the end. You don't know. Oh god, yep, it is Aerith time, and Aerith time was rough. I'm curious if I had to choose a game to get rid of to relive another game. I don't know what I would do. We already bought the game. I guess you could just... I mean, you could sell it. So I need, what, like this? What? Sorcerer's Storm, I guess? Yeah, it's very slow going with, like, Aerith. Jesus. Aerith, what are you doing? Oh, god damn it. Can I just do also, like, Oh, I have none of my other wards, that's why. It's like, what's going on? I mean, all fucking Aerith does is magic damage. What the fuck do you want me to do? It's got fucking mana ward on. What am I supposed to... How am I supposed to take care of this? Do fucking shit. Alright, this is going utter garbage. Hey, y'all. Nice. Oh, they did fucking nothing, dude. That was my chance! What do you mean, that was my chance? I see. Well, that sucks. Fuck you. Score minus 20. Fuck you.
Get ready. Someone looks kind of shaky. Yoo-hoo!
Okay, do another Sorcerer's Storm because that's all you got.
Backing off a bit.
Like, Aerith is the worst choice for this. Because she's just not the person you want to use for doing, like, one-on-one fights like this.
I'd keep my distance if I were you.
Beautiful. Okay, what we got next? More time is great.
Ready? This should make you stronger. You asked for it. That's it. You'll see. Go on. I'm backing off a bit.
Nice.
Get ready.
Alright, try one more time. I don't do that. That's not very nice. Come on, go for it. Come on, just get over the limit. If I can get over the limit, that's all I care about. Oh, you got Mana Ward. What the fuck am I supposed to do now, asshole? There we go. Kill this one guy. Is that enough? That's enough. God, that's so tight. Don't take that out of context.
That's enough. I'm completely convinced.
Thanks, Kid.
Just as the Book of Kings foretold, the Bladesman of Legend has come at last.
Whoa. I don't know if I can boldly say it's the top 5 narratives, because that's a really tough category with stuff like Vesperia, FF7, Ace Attorney, Zero Escape, Undertale, AI Somnium, and a few others. The stacked category. It's a lot of shit. I don't even know what I would... If I have to think of stories... Games, not just by how much I like them, but narrative specifically. It's a different story.
Nobody do anything stupid.
I'm afraid that fancy book of yours is out of date. Only king I know deserving of that treasure is this one right here.
Do you need the Don here to do this? Oh, he has his own gun. I thought the Don had a golden gun.
You heard him. Give me my sparkling spoils.
I feel like he's become more infantile, even than the last game, in some cases. Just a little bit more infantile. Oh, hey, Kid.
The audacity to declare yourselves claimants. Treasures of that Genji belong to me alone.
Yo, Don, can you shoot the giant? Don, shoot the sand giant. Come on, shoot him.
What kind of circus is this?
Stand back. Protecting this treasure is our sworn duty.
I like how this guy feels pain still. Like, he's not just sand. He does feel pain. Holy fuck. Yeah, I know. He's a fucking... They're gonna put him in the boxing ring, dude.
Who's next?
They have guns.
That was just a technical knockout. We've got our sights set.
Hey, TKO still counts, dude.
We'll rebuild stronger than ever, and once we do... Once we do...
He's like fucking Koga, but like more malevolent. Or Koga is more like Don, I guess.
Anyway,
just think about a comparable character.
About to ask. Would you mind sparring with me? I want to go around with the legend himself. See how I stack up?
Oh no.
Why not?
Cloud almost smiled there. I saw like a hint of a smile on his face. Let's do this. Oh, it is all three of us. It's not just one. I thought it was going to be a one-on-one with Cloud. Ooh. So I need to see what this guy does. An eccentric goblin capable of speech and interested in human culture. It's ancient duty corrals cactuars and protection. Dealing with his post-parry attack or his goblin beatdown will pressure him. I have to stagger him. Ooh. There we go. Yep, exactly. So you have to stagger this guy if you don't want to, like, die. Interesting. That's a long fucking pressure as well. The simple thing is wait for him to attack. Oh, get out of there. Oh, shit. There we go. Beautiful. Come on. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Nice. Alright, Infinity's End. Beautiful. Alright, Red, what can you do? Do something. Come on, kill him. He's got like fucking no health left. Kill him. Kill him, fucker. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Asshole, dude, what the fuck? But he's dead. Doesn't matter. I was worried it was going to be much harder.
No trial could be a match for the bladesman of legend.
How do you type with boxing gloves on? This guy texted us to call us back.
Congratulations. The treasure.
You know, he's like, oh, I'm going to call you later, and he did so. But he's got boxing gloves on. How can he do that?
Keepers. Our work here is done. Guess we'll have to come up with a new fairy tale for ourselves.
I'm sure I made the exact same joke last time. I'm probably...
Good luck with that.
Hope we meet again someday. I'd be down for a rematch, too.
Sure.
I was going to bring up Trenchfoot, and I feel like I probably shouldn't, because that's really disgusting. But for a second there, I was going to dive into a sub dialogue about Trenchfoot and Trench Glove. Of course, there's a hard mode. I'm going to stay away from that, because that's not a good topic. Alright, that's officially all world intel for Corel. You gonna put it on? This should be it. We have all the pieces now, right? See, I want to go wherever this Japan house place is. It looks nice. It looks nice and pretty. Sleeping? Didn't we see this before? Oh no, he's...
Let me guess. The sand giant. That was you?
Drawn were you by Genji's call, and whither did it lead you? But those sweltering sands.
I want to know who this voice actor is, because I like his voice a lot, and I feel it does sound familiar.
Right. Let us share a drink beneath the stars.
I'll pass.
I offered to reward your fruitless labors, yet you refuse to accept. Thieves thirst only for spoils.
Excuse me?
Huh. You've absconded with nigh every Genji piece I own. Is there a name more befitting than thief? To wit, you've made off with 6. My helmet breastplate, my gloves and greaves. However, one item eludes your avaricious
Oh, there's one more. I should have figured there's going to be one last one. That just makes... That's how this game works.
Behold, knave, my Genji shield.
That another proto-relic?
You fool! 'Tis the Aegis of Genji.
Cloud, you have the chance to take it right now.
Once the full set is again in my possession, my memory shall at last return, and I will know not only whence I came, but whither I must go.
Honestly, there's no reason we don't give it to this guy.
In the name of Genji, I
Like, this guy has a lost memory. He just wants his memory back. We have no want for this. Except, I guess, Chadley wants it for whatever reason. We might as well give it back. Gilgamesh, yep. Was Enkidu his pet? I don't remember the legend of Gilgamesh. It's been a long time since I've read it. Keith is whatever. Yeah, I don't know that name. Obviously not. Why are there pipes? What is Shinra? Oh, don't tell me the island is... Yes. The island is fusing with the real world. Oh, it's a Torii Gate. Or Tenki Gate, I guess. You don't want a Tenki Gate. That's Heaven's Gate. They do weird stuff there. I don't think they exist anymore. Heaven's Gate doesn't exist anymore, right? I'm just going to assume it doesn't.
Truly excellent work, Cloud.
Thanks, Chadley.
The sudden emergence of an unknown landmass. Improbable though it may seem, a new island has appeared out of thin air.
Okay.
And there await that swordsman and those otherworldly armaments. Who knows what data you'll collect once you make landfall? Oh, I'm detecting an uncontrollable pounding in my chest.
He sounds like hot and bothered by it.
Request for the proto-relics draws near, but I hope you will continue to assist me in exploring our world.
Okay. And he sounds a little bit like... What? Oh god, is this in the water now? Is there like... Oh, this is much longer than I was expecting it, isn't it? Is this going to be in the Meridian? Yes, it is. Which I have yet to explore. Fair enough. I was wanting to explore it at some point. Which I can get to. Not that I want to do the pirate thing, but I guess I have to do that from Corel, right? Wherever the fuck the boat is. Or actually, okay, yeah, I guess I can... I'm guessing talking to Sid isn't going to just trigger the quest or trigger the final fight or whatever. We've got time. Oh, Cloud, you're about to die. Is there like a... It's a lot of hotels, actually. I don't know why I'm asking if there's a hotel here. There's a lot of them. Can I sleep here? I know I could go to Johnny, but like here's quicker. I guess I really should expect if I'm doing any like last of a thing. It's not the last. There's always going to be one more. We save, by the way. Just a cheeky little save. Right. I guess I gotta talk to them. Hey, man.
There you are. Need that radio. Thing's practically an antique. Even better.
So we do have to progress story a little bit, just so I can get back on the ocean. I guess, right? I'm assuming I can't do it otherwise. I made a save just in case, but... Hey, Rude.
Okay, give me a read back.
7-205-246.
Confirmed. Those are the correct coordinates. See you up north.
Roger.
All units have been apprised of the temple's location.
Apprised. Apprised. Elena, actually, I like your hair, Elena. I think someone should do that in real life.
I did some digging. This keystone curse stuff, it sounds like it might be the real deal. Everyone who's ever used it has ended up dead.
Close. To be precise, those who enter the temple are never seen again. Vanished doesn't mean dead.
And that's better how? Either way, the president sending us to our deaths. Isn't that messed up?
He'll be on site.
I'm sorry. What?
And you're surprised why?
Reno!
I don't know. Maybe because it's a
Sorry, he's
terrible
back.
idea. Although, that's kind of on brand for him.
Wheels up. We'll arrive first and roll out the welcome mat.
Thanks, Sung. You think Sung wouldn't just be holding it in his hand? He'd have like a bag or a box or a safe or something secure. That's just me. You know, that's just me, but...
Got him. They're headed for the northern continent.
North, huh? Tricky.
Can you get there?
Can I get there? Only with one arm tied behind my back. Girl might be missing her wings, but long as
I wonder
you
if
got
someone
me,
must have cosplayed as Sid
smooth
since this game has come out.
Oh man, this is gonna be rough.
Because I love his outfit.
What can I say? Life is full of ups and downs.
They've mobilized the Turks and the military. Hope you're ready for a fight.
They really have done so much work to try to make every single party member as likable as possible. Haven't they? Where you just didn't like every party member originally, but I feel like now they've tried it. They've made it so much that you just like everybody.
This here's your captain speaking. Outside your windows, you'll see open
They've really, really wanted to push that.
maybe sudden ocean swells. How was that?
Just kill me now.
This thing's practically a paddle boat. She can swallow us whole on a whim. So we're sticking to the shallow.
Thanks, Sid. Where the fuck was that? Oh God, where was it? Gilgamesh Island entrance. Can I, like... mark it? Yeah, right there. This is fun, though. I like having, like, the ability to travel just on my own like this. I like to think I would probably enjoy sailing. Strange thing to say, but I mean, it's the truth. God, someone said it before, but it's become Wind Waker, hasn't it? Which is cool. What the fuck is that? Like, imagine you're at the end of the game, and you're like, I'm in the final chapter of the game, or whatever. Or second to final, whichever chapter I'm in. And they unlock the entire ocean for you to swim around and sail in, to do whatever the fuck you want in. It's like, what? What? Excuse me? What do you mean? Who came up with this? Just saying, it's a little bit of a... I'm not going to complain anymore, but I do feel like from this game and Remake, they tend to very much backload their games a little bit. At the very least, this is in its own region, so I don't have to do more, like, Chadley stuff. I don't need towers or anything. Proto-Relic, yes, but aside from that, that does ease the burden. Kingdom Hearts does that bad. I kind of hate that, because you don't... When you're getting close to the end of the game, you don't want the pacing to stop. You want to, like, progress the story. You don't want to be like, oh, we're about to see the ending. We're about to see the big conclusion to everything that's been happening. And it's like, well, would you like to grab 50 Mickey Mouse ears? Please? You know, it's like, what a horrible time to do that. I guess they don't want the game to be bogged down early on. But at that point, maybe there's just too many things in general.
Keep your wits about you, Cloud. Beyond this cave lies the land that appeared during our proto-relic pursuit, Gilgamesh Island. There's no telling what trials await. Analysis mine? Mine. Wake up.
Is she real? Thanks, Jedley. No, but I was gonna say, I guess maybe there's an aspect of, like, if you add, like, all these quests here and parse them out throughout the game more balanced, maybe the game would just feel much more of a drag overall. Whereas at least with this, it feels like the game it can be more well-paced, and just the ending is bad. So if you lump them all together, pacing-wise, bad pacing-wise, not bad in general. Like, maybe there is an aspect, if you actually do try to make it balanced, it does actually harm the perception of the game as a whole. And you don't have to do any of this stuff, so it is optional, but there is a level of, like, yes, the cave looks very cool. I didn't want to... I thought that, I just didn't say it. This whole area is cool. Oh, the Delia Goodwill coaster setup is best. Maybe stuff like this is better left for just finding some way to do a post-game. But I guess that's very... most games want a definitive ending. They don't want a post-game. They want it to be like, you finished it. Especially for Final Fantasy. How the fuck do you do a post-game for this, you know? Kingdom Hearts is more of an issue as all its good stuff is late game. That's funny. It's a tricky problem when you want to put as much stuff in the game as you do. Vincent.
This is it. The mysterious landmass I've wanted to see since it first appeared. Gilgamesh Island. It's pristine, despite having been submerged. I assume the ocean must have shielded it from the magnetic fields. But the question remains, how does a once-submerged island catalyze a dimensional distortion? It certainly gets the gears turning. Oh, excuse me. To review, we're after the Genji equipment, formerly known as proto-relics, as well as the bladesman of legend who covets them. Both should be somewhere on this island, but where? And that is the last thing I would like you to investigate.
Yeah, this place is pretty. I like this area. Games that have big endings and a post-game that whimpers on is a problem. There's no perfect solution, I think. And the problem arises when they just want to put too much stuff in the game. Then can be fairly well balanced. And they just have to find a place to put it. No matter where they put it, it's going to cause issues. Because it doesn't fit cleanly with the rest of the game. This might actually be the best solution. Because if you try to make it more balanced throughout the rest of the game, the whole game just feels slow. Put it after the game, well then you don't have a good definitive ending, and then it's just like too extra stuff. This might be the best way of doing it, but it's still like... I mean, I recognize that. That's like fucking skeleton bone sound effects. I know that exact sound effect. The solution is just don't have as much stuff and make it slightly shorter, but... But, you know, make it be like, oh, we got like a limit of this X amount of stuff per quest. Or like, you know, this amount of quests per area. Something to that effect. It's tricky. I like post-game. I do like post-games in games, but if it's a game like this, which isn't technically a full ending, it's kind of hard to do.
Until their return. To their rightful owner, the swordsman Gilgamesh. Yes, you rogues, 'tis I, the Genji's chosen keeper, and I demand you relinquish them forthwith.
Fight time? Just blankly staring. Again, why don't we give them up? What's the big deal with holding on to them? God, it's like Ganon stealing the Triforce pieces.
My shining beacons of martial prowess, blemished and begrimed and befouled. Oh. How could you be so utterly remiss in their care?
Wasn't us. We found him like that.
It's true.
Unbelievable. Veritable pearls cast before swine.
Good phrase.
Fret not, my darlings. Daddy's here now. He's going to fix you up good as new. You'll see. It seems our battle will have to wait. In its place, the tempering shall be your charge.
Wait. You want us to clean your shit for you and then fight you.
You thief!
Says the knave who stole them first.
What did you call me?
For that,
Yuffie.
defilement of my beloved
You are a
armor,
thief.
you must atone.
Fine. We'll fix them. And when we're done, we'll keep them.
You forget yourself and our duel.
Want us to fight?
I think you mean your funeral.
Ooh.
Oh, how the ass doth bray and bluster. Very well. I shall take pity on you. Your task is to
That even this guy gets in Cloud's nerves.
ritual shrines, and at each reforge the Genji in the fires of battle. As the flames lack my beauties,
Ugh.
grow stronger and regain their brilliance. Go forth and fight.
So what? I have to do 6 battles, 7 battles, and 7 different locations that I will probably have to track down to then do a final battle with this guy. Easy. I love how incompetent he is. Yeah, I guess so, yeah. I gotta do like... You know, make me sit through all these game. Well, I guess they're right here. I thought it would be in the world somewhere. This is maybe a little better if it's just this. Oh, I need Bahamut Arisen. Oh, God. Which I realize I haven't done those yet. Oh, for fuck's sake. Chadley, are you not here? Do I have to find... I have to go somewhere with Chadley. The Anki Dojo. That's a good name for it. Where's Chadley? Oh, I actually thought I would have been done with the Proto Relics today, but I guess not. I probably won't be able to have those done today. I guess not. I guess it's a little too long in the tooth. Guess it's a little too much. Guess it's a little rough. Welcome to Gunga. I can't. Yeah, I know. I will never, ever, 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 ever be able to take the name seriously. Gangaga's name, for reference. Like, I'll never be able to just, like, be like, yeah, it's Gangaga. I just can't. I just can't. I can't do it. I really can't do it. Oh, I never fought Kujata, Bahamut Arisen, or Odin. Which I guess it's time to do. Oh, let me take Bahamut first. 'Cause that's the one I actually need. Barret and Aerith. I feel like Cloud, Barret, and Aerith are like my team. That I think just works well. There's a support, there's a range, and there's a big front up and personal damage, and they all they kind of work together. It's good healing. A Scarlet Summon recreating virtuality through the grace of the Red Earth. Scattered particles will attach themselves if touched and explode. To use synergy skills or... Oh, so just use synergy stuff. Fair enough. Alright, Barret, what do you got? Focus shot. Aerith, you go. You need to put some shit down. Here we go. Hmm? That seems potentially dangerous. Just a little potential dangerous. Nope. Oh no. It also helps that Aerith has prey. That's really beneficial. Like I was saying, it's very beneficial that Aerith has prey. I mean, Barret also just has cure, which is helpful too. Yo, don't be fucking targeting Aerith. That's not the right person. Alright, prey time. Again, I remember doing the same thing in the original where it was like, I just maxed out prey as soon as possible. Because why the fuck would I not? Gonna be honest, why wouldn't I? That probably wasn't the right choice in terms of synergy abilities that would use against the enemy, but... Also, Aerith, while you're here, yeah, you start doing stuff, because you got the extra MP. Rough. Rough, dude. But you can use prey again, which is all I want. But Barry, can you take the aggro from Aerith, please? Like, that's kind of what I'm hoping you would do. Oh, it's called friendly fire. I guess I should have expected it to do fucking friendly damage. That's my own dumb fault. I mean, that's obvious. There we go. Oh, okay, I guess do the limit first. Beautiful. Alright, Cloud, now you do his Infinity End. We might kill this guy right now if we're all doing our special moves. Okay, maybe not. Pretty close, though. Ooh, that's rough. Yeah, why not? Do a summon. Do a summon in a summon battle.
I've been dying to see you.
I can't believe they chose that as the summon line for Aerith. It's so funny. There is some... I said before there wasn't self-awareness. There's a little bit of self-awareness in some of the stuff they do. But it's not overdone, which makes it good, I think. Oh my... Holy shit. Okay, Barry, you okay? That doesn't look okay, but... Ooh. Alright, Aerith, what are you doing? Oh, Aerith, what are you doing? What are you doing, Aerith? That's not good. Yo, don't fucking go for Aerith. Go for the other guys who do like a lot of shit. Easy. Or not too hard, anyways. Am I maybe I'm right in guessing, but maybe it's going to be a thing where you have to, in order to do this Proto Relic side quest, you also have to get every summon.
Bahamut Arisen has fallen. I had no idea the god with this crimson. I almost pity anyone who is
just curious, because it does feel like there's a lot of this stuff. It's not the bad thing, but there's a thing that all of this stuff kind of loops together in some cases. Tifa, what do you have? Yeah, you don't need Posh Chocobo. Take fucking Bahamut Arisen. But there is a level where a lot of these quests and sides and little things connect with each other in some way. So you kind of have to do a lot of stuff. You can't just do the stuff you might deem the fun stuff, because some of that fun stuff explicitly relies on some stuff that maybe isn't very fun. Yeah. I'm probably about to end soon, by the way. But I want to try one of these tempering things just to see what it is. So I'm like, I'm right here. But same with that quest I did, which relied on using, you know, killing some of those mega bosses, which involved doing a lot of battles. The Chadley battles. They're all connected. So you kind of can't do all of one thing without doing a lot of everything else. What is this? Is it just both? Okay, I'm going to call it, and I'm going to say this feels lazy. I'm going to say right now, this feels a little lazy to me. This is just fighting both bosses at once. There's nothing unique about it. It's just fighting two bosses you've already fought again. Like, I don't know, maybe I'm the one in the wrong here, but like... I guess try to focus on one. Oh my god. Also, this looks like it's gonna be fucking atrocious to fucking do. God, I might need to go switch to my main party right now because I'm having trouble. Nope. Do I need to fucking practice with these guys? I don't even remember how I fought them before. Alright, Red, you need to heal the party. Wait, just get out of here. Just get out of here. Let Red do his thing. Red, are you healing? Red, you're supposed to heal us. What happened? Oh, he's been fucking grabbed. That's why. Gonna use his big move, and we're all gonna die. Oh my god, this is gonna suck. This is gonna royally fucking suck, isn't it? And I gotta do it with every single summon. I haven't even fought all the summons yet, and I gotta do them with all. Oh my god. I'm gonna say right now, I'm not a fan of this. I'll try it one more time, and then I'll just go to sleep. Like, you do all this stuff, you do all this proto-elect, you get all the summons, and you have to fight them again. Just now they're twos. I never like when they do that in games, when they're just like, yeah, just throw them again. Whatever, just... Because then it really feels like padding. It's not even unique enemies anymore. Just like, yeah, get fucked. Do it twice. Alright, so that guy has an elemental weakness. I gotta focus on that. I want to focus on Titan first, because I feel like that might be easier to handle. Wrong one. Wrong one, dude. Focus on this guy. Thank you. Beautiful. That elemental weakness isn't really doing anything. Oh, it's got a barrier up, I guess. That's not. Yep, I should have figured. Yeah, because now I have to relearn how all these fights go. The Pulse of Defiance. And they seem harder than they were before as well. I mean, I've committed so far to do all this shit, but like... Oh, Red is now dead. I do have items, which is nice. It's not like I don't have items, which is a big difference, to be fair. Oh, they're both dead. What the fuck? God, that was a waste of a pressure. Yeah, Red, do some damage while I'm like... And Cloud's dead. Wow, Red's fucking in midair while this is happening. Great. Okay, Red, you need to get somebody back online. Like, now. Not who I would have chosen, but it happened. But they're gonna die anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, this shit is bullshit. Just a little bit. Okay. But I have two of the same party. Alright, so next time I gotta look at my party, make sure they're equipped with the best shit, and keep on it. Man, I kind of hoping it would be done with Proto Relic, but next time I guess I'll try and finish the Proto Relic quest. That might take the whole stream. And then also do that last Gold Saucer quest, and that should be it. That will be Thursday? And then I'll stream it. I'll probably end up streaming FF7 on Friday as well. But we'll see. I guess it will be Wednesday, isn't it? Because tomorrow's Tuesday. What today's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Then the next day is Thursday. I'm right. I am not stupid. I'm a smart man, and I know what day of the week it is. I did learn the days of the week as a child, and they stuck with me ever since. That's what knowledge is supposed to do, isn't it? Stick with you. It's supposed to be things you can grow on. Anyways. That was fun. It's good. Some good stuff in there, and some bewildering stuff, but you know, you do the best you can. And if it's not fun, why bother? I'll be back tomorrow with Terraria, and that'll be exciting. But thanks for watching. Have a good night, everybody. Take care, and don't let the weary world get you down. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.